thing you can retain like a lot of things, and so it's hard to strike a balance between finding the times that your viewers will be able to come to a stream and keep it on a good like statistics base, and have like a good idea, like for example, next stream on Friday, me and my mom went to Five Below. We had the Five Below experience. It was very fun. But we got Bean Boozled for me to do on a stream because my mom was like, dude, you gotta fucking do Bean Boozled on the stream. I'm like, oh my god, fine. And so Friday on Rain World, we haven't played Rain World in a minute. How I got my viewers, I really didn't, right? That's the spot where I'm at right now. I really didn't ever get that group of viewers because like I have no idea what I was doing, right? I just played random games until I found how to actually do streams, at least somewhat. So I started playing Dead Cells and Spelunky, which are two roguelike kind of games where you die a lot, right? You can probably hear me scratching the wall. But I was playing those. I got like maybe 1 or 2 viewers from it, right? So not good at all. But what kept me going was that my friends, I kept telling more and more of my friends, because surprisingly I have a lot of friends, I don't know how that happened, about my streams, and they're like, oh dude, that's fucking sick. And then they would watch my streams, and then that would be my viewer base, right? That would just be it for a while, which was great. Like, having friends watch your streams is a really good start, but once, like, around a couple months ago, because I've only been doing this for 6 months, so like 3 months ago, I want to say, like, obviously they have more shit to do and they have life now, right? And so it's harder for them to be able to watch all the time, and so my viewer base would slowly go down. But when they were all there and able to stream and able to watch, I had like 14, 15 viewers like all the time, and I was like, holy shit. I kind of got like blinded by like, no, this is great. It wasn't, because they were all friends, not actual viewers. I would have like 2 or 3 real viewers that weren't just my friends, and so I was kind of digging myself into a hole a little bit, which is where I am now. I'm in the hole right now.
Part of how I've avoided that is none of my friends actually know I stream.
Yeah. I got my friends to watch.
That helped a little bit on that part. Like, it helps to get you started for sure.
Oh, totally.
But I found, I guess for me, it just worked because I just talk myself naturally, so it's like, it didn't matter if there's a chat or not.
Yeah.
I just streamed to nobody for like 2 months. And then, like, obviously for like 2 months it's not great. But like, people found me eventually, and they, you know, just like, I get mostly lurkers. I don't get a whole bunch of chatters.
Oh yeah. For me, it's all chatters. All chatters all day. But we have some lurkers. By the way, Ekoi, thank you. Keep fighting. I'm trying, bitch. I'm trying. Like, live streaming is fucking brutal.
It is. Another thing that I found helps me is I don't see how many viewers I have at all, period, until the complete end of the stream.
Yeah. People tell me to do that. The only reason I always have my viewer count on, because people don't tell me like, hey, don't do that. It'll like bring you down. I don't, like, when people are like, oh, this is like a bad thing to do in terms of like, don't do this or else you get demotivated or something like that, because they say that a lot. I don't get that at all, right? I look at my average viewers, no matter what it is, I really just don't care, right? When it's up, the thing is, the main reason I have it on now is when I see like a random, like, here's 3+ viewers out of nowhere, right? Then I'll say something like, hey, those of you who are just joining in, here's some recap kind of thing, usually a failure of a recap. But that usually helps them stick and be like, okay, this is what I'm watching right now, right? This is the scenario that's happening. And it sometimes it'll help them stick around, but that's the main reason why I have it. The other reason's because sometimes I'll see the viewer count go up, and then if no one chats, then I know it's a worker, right? And then it'll help me identify who is watching at that certain moment, right? And that's what's good. That's what I like. Because honestly, I'm very analytical of a person, right? Back when my stats were actually good, I was super into like what the stats were and everything. But I realized it doesn't matter that much now. What matters now is the discovery stats and the engagement stats, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, now that I have this PC, I can play basically whatever I want. And when I get the graphics card, I can literally play whatever I want, right? And so I was streaming on this laptop on the left of me. And I was so restricted, right? I could only play PlayStation games. Which is a ton, but not nearly enough of a variety, especially for a VTuber, right? So a lot of ideas would just be kind of stockpiled until I get a PC, but now that's the time where I have it. And so now I've found Terraria, and maybe I'll keep going with Don't Starve, I don't know. But, like, now I have stuff like Terraria.
If you want a community that's just like pretty chill, the Don't Starve community is really nice.
Yeah, the Terraria community is a lot like me. That's what I like, is that they're very like, here are the best stats, here are the best items, fucking go for it. And I'm like, yes, thank you. I will do that. It's really fun. I like, because the Terraria community is so like, they're a lot like the Sonic community. They're very, very, very enthusiastic about the game, and especially the technicalities of the game. So when new viewers will come in, they're like, hey, you're doing this, what's your plan for this boss, right? And I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll be like, blah, 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 right? And it's just fun to converse with a fellow Terraria fan, because why else would they be watching doing a boss Terraria Calamity, right? Obviously they know what Calamity is since they clicked on the goddamn stream and not just Terraria, right?
Yeah.
And so if you click on a Calamity stream specifically, then you know you're getting like a Terraria geek, right? Like me. And that's the audience that I want to kind of draw in, at least for Terraria, is that same energy that I have when I find like someone on a Discord server that likes Terraria, right? I want that audience, and I think I'm slowly being able to capture that, which is good. The other side of it is that there are certain moments in Terraria where it's just kind of boring, right? Like building a base, or like spelunking and getting this certain ore, right? Which is where I think my skills as like, I don't want to say like a comedian, because I'm not really a comedian. More like I'm able to keep a conversation going for a very long time. And I'm able to keep myself talking, which is good for those boring parts, right? And my chatters are so like chatty that they help a lot with doing that. And so it, like, me and my chat has this balance, right? That kind of keeps both of us in check. It keeps my chat going and it keeps me going, right? That's kind of what I have going on. But it's just, it takes a lot longer than something like yeah, my mindset is a bit crazy, but I've watched a lot of videos on doing this stuff, and I think I've gotten, it's like how I know how to ride a skateboard. I know all about how to ride a skateboard. I just can't put it into motion yet, right? That's me with streaming. I know exactly the perfect formula for streaming, the perfect everything to do, how to make your discovery like amazing, stuff like that. It's just actually doing it is up to chance, and it's up to my ability to put those actions into fruition, right?
Yeah.
Which is what I'm in right now, right? So my viewer count has gone down, and that's fine. It doesn't really matter about that right now. It matters about growing, like, it matters about growing discovery and growing the amount of people that are able to see your stuff. And then that will start growing exponentially, being like, okay, here's more discovery, which means more viewers, which means more engaged viewers, which means more entertaining streams because more chatters, and that means more average viewers, which just, it keeps cycling and cycling, right? And then more ideas from the stream means other people, which keeps everyone else engaged, and then blah, blah, blah. But with that formula that I'm chasing towards, which is what I'm doing with, like, here's this fun, kooky thing, like the Bean Boozled, or like with the other day, I did a try not to scream challenge, and my god, that was a good stream. I had a punishment wheel, and that was fun. I'm planning on I entered this art contest. For I forget what the word is. It's some kind of fucking scholarship or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna do like I'm just gonna say this now, so no spoilers, but I'm gonna do probably a series of drawing streams where I just draw that, right? Draw the art piece that I'm gonna enter into the contest. And that's what's gonna happen for a while. And I don't know if it's gonna tank, if it's gonna suck in terms of viewers or whatever, but I don't know what'll happen. It'll just be a thing, right?
What I've heard from other people, sometimes you just gotta go for it. If it flops, oh well.
Yeah.
So if it's something you want to do, just like, to hell with it, just try it.
Exactly.
What's the worst that happens?
That's what I've done with like every game. I'm like, you know what, we'll try this game. Didn't work, fuck you. We'll try this game. Didn't work, god damn it. We'll try this game, right? And I think Terraria is probably one of the best games I could do right now because it's small, so people can find me. It's got great engagement because it's fucking Terraria. But it's just hard to get people to kind of latch on. Thia,
I just realized I wasn't
my
following
god.
you. It's fine.
By the way, I'm at 90 followers, yippee. That's almost there to 100. Followers don't fucking matter! Awesome. I hate that the follower count literally does not do anything. It doesn't do a single goddamn thing. The only thing it does is if a new viewer clicks on your channel and they see your follower count. That's the only reason it exists, right? And that's lame. I feel like followers should have some kind of gauge in discovery, right? I don't know. Anyways. But I think Terraria is good. I want to stick with Terraria. Also because it's one of my favorite games of all time. So, you know, I kind of want to play it. But it's just really hard because I'm chasing two different avenues. I'm trying to merge those two. And that's what really is hard about it. Because with you have what you do. Like, you do Don't Starve, and you do this game. And you have a certain, like, gimmick that stands out with just doing it with viewers. And that's what you do, and it works, and it's good. With being a VTuber, this is the hard part, is that I can do that, but the most entertaining part about the VTuber, like, space, or, like, the genre, if you want to call it, is that you can basically, like, every different stream is just completely different. There's a whole new vibe. There's a whole new way of, like, playing the game, or, like, there's a whole new activity to do. There's this event that's happening, right? Which it's already hard enough to come up with constant streams of ideas and different things I can do. That won't be awful for discovery. But the thing is that doing those at the same time as trying to follow that discovery formula I talked about is very difficult, because now I have to balance doing those fun things for my already engaged audience, right? While also doing other streams combined with those that will boost discovery, which makes my discovery even slower starting out. So it's just gonna take me a very long time to get that initial, like, 20, 30 viewer base, and then it'll start going up and up and up and up and up, right? And that's just how, once you get that start, then you just skyrocket. That's usually how it works. But, like, a lot of streamers, they quit on their third month because they can't find that balance, and they can't find even if they do find the balance, they can't find success in it because they don't do it for long enough. And finding that balance with what you want to do versus what's good for the algorithm is very hard, and that's kind of why streaming is such a hard thing to do for a lot of people. Why a lot of people have, like, that ambition of, like, I want to be a content creator, I want to be a streamer, and then they do it and they're like, my god, this is my entire life now, I can't do this anymore. Right?
Yeah,
this is just there's so many different things you have to do and there's so much psychology to it. It's just like, oh my god. But if you
it
find
really matters what you plan on doing with streaming. Like for me, for example, I'm a civil engineer, right? Doing content creation like this is just a hobby. Like I have no intention of making any money from this whatsoever. This is just, a way for me to let off steam after work. Like I already have my dream job.
Yeah.
So I have a completely different mindset going into it than someone who's like, I really want to study the algorithm, really get my stuff out there, really try to make this work. Because for me, it's like, okay, it's whatever. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I get like a couple of friends that come hang out with me after work occasionally,
Yeah.
This is actually what happens.
Like, with me, I know I want it to be my career, but I know in the back of my mind, that will take forever to get there.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly prepared for that. Because as long as I enjoy it, I don't fucking give a shit for how long it takes. Because as long as I'm enjoying it, I've spent the past 10 years of my life sitting around playing video games. I have no life. And I can continue to have no life until it works.
I think that's a big thing people miss. They think they can just, if they want to go into content creation, they can just throw on a stream and like within a couple of months, they'll be able to make it a full-time job.
The grind,
and that's just not how it works.
Yeah.
It's you either... I've seen two things happen. You work for it for years, and then you finally are able to, with that base you have, make some money off of it. Or two, you just get extremely fucking lucky. Like, you are the 0.0001% of people who made it work right off the bat. Those are the two instances I've seen.
There is this one streamer, I forget what his name was. I'm not kidding. All he does, he started streaming like 2 months ago. All he does is play Fortnite ranked, and mind you, you get most of your ranked points depending on what placement you get, right? All this man does, he has no webcam, I forget what his name is, it's something really funny. He plays Fortnite ranked solo and camps in the battle royale, because it's a battle royale. He camps for as long as he can, and all he does is camp, and that's it. And he hits masters like every fucking season. He doesn't even try. He just sits there and camps and it works. It's insane. But other than that, they need to fix that, I'd say. I feel like it should be an average conversion of the ratio of placement to kills. I think that's what it should be. Not, here's your placement and then kills are a bonus. It should be, how is your placement relative to how many kills you got? Like, I still think second place with like 1 kill still should be like pretty decent amount of points. But second place with like 8 kills, that's like a grand game right there. But anyways, that is all he does. 500 viewers.
Yeah.
Like, what? You're not doing anything. Exactly. Like, you just have to get fucking lucky. It's like those gimmick accounts. Like the one I showed you during our Discord call. Cats with their heads held back. 2 months, like, literally 2 months. It has like 5,000 followers. 2 months ago, brand new channel. Or brand new account. That's it. It's just get lucky. Like, I've wanted to make a gimmick account for a long time just because it's fun. My idea is Kitchen Gun vocoded to a bunch of different songs. You know Kitchen Gun, right?
No.
Oh my god. Alright, wait. Oh my god. This is the best moment. I'm showing you Kitchen Gun right now. What? I love that you don't know what this is, because that means I get to see your reaction. Strap in, bitch. Oh my god. But it's BBC's April Fool's commercial from 16 years ago. It's one of the first BBC videos on their channel. Like the actual BBC channel, right? Here. Let me link it to you. Right. I'm gonna link it. We're gonna watch it together, okay? Here you go.
Okay.
I won't show the video because most people have seen this before. Alright, 3, 2, 1, click. Tell me there's an easier way. It's and it sparkles like new.
What the fuck?
Exactly. It's actually aired on TV. Frosty Taps. Oh, clean again. There you go.
That was interesting.
It's 27 million views. But there's so many kitchen gun vocoded things, and they're so fucking funny. I want to do an entire gimmick account of literally just kitchen gun vocoded to different songs. That's all I want. That would be. I feel like that'd be a really good gimmick account. What do you think? That's my idea for one. I think it would be funny for a VTuber to own a gimmick account. I mean, it'd be easy to do. I already know how to vocode stuff. I've done it before. It's very easy and fast. But that would be so fucking funny. But I don't know if it'd do good or not. But anyways, like, we should probably wrap it up. But yeah, like, streaming is just hard. There's a lot of things you gotta do. For me, I don't want to sound sappy when I say it, but for me, it's probably like 5 times harder than for other people because I'm having to do, like, there are different balances and different strategies you can go for. I'm trying to merge a bunch of strategies into one because that's just what I want from this, right? I want a very specific thing. I want to be a goofy VTuber who's also pretty, like, IRL, like, interactions, being like, this is my IRL friend. This is because with more normal VTubers, they keep everything secret, right? Like, I post pictures of, like, real life shit. Like, my friends have shown their faces. It's like, yeah, I want it to be a little bit more real, right? Less like I love VTubers, but it's less like I'm an internet personality. I want it to be like, I'm an internet personality. I'm a fucking anime girl on the internet. But also, here's my blahai on my bed, and also here's, I don't know, Red Lobster. Here's this thing I just bought, right? But VTubers are like, I got a thing. What else? Nothing? Let's do the stream. And I'm like, oh man. It also gives me a lot to talk about, which is fun. But it's like, God, it's so hard to do. There's so many things I gotta keep track of, but I mean, I like it. I enjoy it. So that's really all that matters to me. And like my priority is success, then enjoyment, then revenue, right? Like, I want to succeed. I want to have fun doing it, but also making money doing it will allow me to do more, right? Because, like, new microphone, a webcam for a 3D VTuber model, stuff like that. And so working towards that stuff, probably won't come for a while, but you know, but yeah, it's getting there. I'm digging myself out of the hole, which is good. But yeah, it's just hard to strike the balance between discoverable games like Terraria, also keeping it entertaining for everyone else, and also coming up with cool stuff and neat content to do, while also making YouTube shorts and videos. So, you know, yeah. Which I haven't worked on in a while. But what's nice about YouTube stuff is that I can make YouTube videos on those events, right? On those, like, fun things like the Bean Boozled or the, like, Punishment Wheel stuff, or, like, we used to do Chat Write the Story, which was fucking amazing. Which we should probably bring back soon, but I can now that I'm good at editing, I should turn those, because they're not going to do as good as like just the normal game with like fun twists, just the game streams, because those are discoverable, right? They're not going to do as good, but what I can do, they would make pretty fucking fantastic YouTube videos, because most of the viewers from that one video that I've made, it has around 300 views now, I think, almost 300 views.
Nice.
But it had mostly new people like commenting on it, being like, "This channel is awesome. I can't wait to see them do more shit," or like, "I'm following the Switch right now," and shit like that. Like that you are like, "That's not gonna happen," and then I post a video, and then it's like, "Oh my god, people actually like me. This is cool."
Yeah.
And people were like recommending me games to play on stream, and I was like, "Holy shit!" But that was just all that was. No gimmick or anything. The thumbnail is literally it's a parody video. Well, the thumbnail is a parody, and some of the bits are a parody of let me find it. Of a Markiplier, or a Markiplier video that someone made. It was a compilation of Markiplier basically losing his sanity over FNAF security breach, right? It's everyone's seen that fucking video, right? But like even the I wanted to make it like a play on it. Like it's kind of the same concept of me fucking losing my sanity to playing Rain World, right? Because that game is hard as shit and I'm bad at it. Yeah, 321 views. There it is. But it's the only real video I have. I have 4 shorts. One of them got 1.6 thousand views, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
But shorts don't fucking matter. And so I have it here. Here we go. But even the thumbnail is exactly the same as the original's thumbnail. The original is in the description of the video. But it was so much fun to make over like a month. It was a ton of editing and a ton of cutting. But I've realized now doing that video that like taking streams that I know won't do very well, like events and stuff like that, and turning it into YouTube content then regurgitates out more discoverability on other platforms to come to more event streams, and then that is like its own mini feedback loop in and of itself. And Twitch short or YouTube shorts really don't do fucking anything, so I don't know why I do them. They just like you scroll and you see a video and then you keep scrolling, so there's no real point. For some reason I can only send chats like this, but I wish you could quote this conversation for others to refer to. I mean, I could highlight it. Throw it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could highlight it.
I could highlight it. But yeah, I could do that, probably. I don't know. Yeah, I might want to do that. I'll probably do that. I don't know. I could do that after the stream. But yeah, it's just a lot to do. Yeah, we should probably get going. It's been a long time. Do you have any final thoughts?
I just want to say thank you for having me on your stream. Aww. Thank you to your community. You've been very nice to me tonight.
Yay!
Very lovely community.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do this again at some point. This was a lot of fun.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, just like I'm pretty free. Wednesdays are actually a really good day if you ever.
Yeah, Wednesdays are good for me too, because tomorrow is a break, aka nice. Work on YouTube. Literally just break. Nope, you're drawing, working on YouTube, and business. Too bad. So you know, I don't know. I still get free time. I'm okay. I'm not overworking myself. I did though for a while. And then I fucking had a meltdown at a Costco because of the liminal space. I'm not good with liminal spaces, I've learned. Anyways, yeah, that was super fun. We're definitely like, I'm trying to find a lot more people to collab with, just because 1, it's fun meeting new VTubers and stuff, and 2, it boosts both of our viewer bases, because now both chats can like contact each other, basically, right? You can kind of share viewers in a way, right? Which is always good, right? It's good for both people, and it's also just really fucking funny. I mean, Game Grumps. So there you go. But yeah. I have, like, now I have you to collab with. You're my, oh god, my throat. You're my second person that I've collabed with, right? Technically. But there's another streamer that found me a very long time ago. Like back when I started. They're on the Discord server if you want to talk. But I'm planning on like scurrying around Twitch and finding other people to get along with and be like, hi, we're cool, right? Because like I want to get 3 people and then all 4 of us play some kind of insane game together, right? And do something fucking nuts and it just be chaos, and I just want that, right?
Yeah, I would totally be down.
But yeah, but you and my other friend and one more person wait, like the a couple years ago, do you remember Friday Night Funkin', that game?
I do, yeah.
That whole fandom, before, like, it's still a thing, right? I still dabble in a couple things that people make, but I used to be super into the community back in its prime. And there were 4 devs, right? That were also all streamers, all 4 of them. And they made, like, they always collabed, all 4 of them, and they made their own channel where they do, like, Alpharad style stuff and collab, and it was super cool. Like, stuff outside of Friday Night Funkin', called The Fun Gang. It is so goofy and fun. And like when Fortnite first launched Zero Build, what basically saved Fortnite was that. But they played that because none of them had played Fortnite before. That was just really funny to see them goof around. And then that channel blew up. I don't know if it'll get to that point with us, right? If we do something like that. I don't know if it would get to the point where we could literally like make our own little faction, right? It probably wouldn't, but it would be pretty cool. That's just a random thing I wanted to do. But I'm working towards it. Plus collabs are just good for everybody, so yeah. And friends, and it's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, we should probably go now. I need to stop rambling because I keep doing it.
You're good.
It's been 3 hours and 40 minutes. God damn. But yeah. I'm gonna go now. You should probably do the same.
Yeah, I'll hop off.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're both insanely tired. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
Destroyed.
Yeah, thank you bitches for watching. Both of you. Both of yous. I don't see your viewer count, but I'm guessing they're still here. But yeah. Goodbye, other people on the other side. And goodbye, my people. We're gonna go die. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.